Well, for the first question, I think that it's a really serious no because young people are really helpful for, I don't know, a lot of things. Like we help to develop new things, we have our creative minds, and we help evolve the world. In the 21st century, who you think that is being more discriminated, younger people? I think that elder people are more discriminated, uh, mainly in jobs, because nowadays you can't get a job if you are not like younger than, I don't know, 60 years. So it's really hard for them to get a job, to have something to live for. Nowadays there are more younger elder thieves. I think that young thieves, because nowadays we also have like badly mentality that every young people wants to be rich in a moment, so they start to be thieves or get into the terrorism or those kind of things. How the society is involved by the media? Well, society, I think that it's ruled by the media, not influenced, but ruled, because we mostly do what the media says, like, I don't know, Facebook, Twitter, and all of our friends, and we see what they do, we see what other famous people do, and we want to do that stuff. So I think that young people are the most influenced one, and that's why.
Well, hi. The first question, I don't think that young people are unhelpful. I just think that they have like a different ideology and way of thinking that the adults, and that's why they think that they are unhelpful, but they are not. And the 21st century, they are more discriminated the older people because the technology has increased and young people know more about technology than old people. So that's why they are discriminated like that. And yes, they are more young thieves. Well, no, córtale ya. I think there's more young people trying to obtain money in an easy way. That's why they start stealing things. They live in a poor society and they get the easy money stealing. So that's why they do that. Also, how the society is involved by the media. The media right now is the best way to communicate. It's really helpful to know the news, what is going on in another part of the world, and we can use it to communicate everything. How does this affect you? Well, this affects the teenagers because they are not using it in a good way, so they are starting to cause problems because they don't use it to communicate news or good things. They're using it to public things that don't really are helpful for the society.
Young people are unhelpful. I think the other way, they are very helpful. They are now the future of our society, so we just have to understand them and guide them so they can work further in a good society. The fact that I'm a young person in the 21st century, I think young people are being more judged and discriminated because they think that now we don't care and what we only care is about social media. So I think young people are being more discriminated than elder people. What's the real percentage of people that are thieves, if it's more elder or young people? But I just think that to avoid that young people become thieves, we have to educate them so they won't become thieves in the future. Well, I think society is really involved in this media, given the fact that now they are misjudging and discriminating more young people. So I just think that so the society needs to think again and don't judge people by their look, so they won't discriminate young people like us.